All right. What is up, everybody? Guardians sim action for you after the trade deadline has come. Actually, yes, it has come, it has gone. And we're excited to get this one going. Our first look at Lane Thomas, as the Guardians were off yesterday, so he will be playing in the outfield today. We know that we will have Ben Lively on the mound for the Gardos. It is technically undecided for the Orioles, so we picked one of their pitchers for them randomly. If it's wrong, it's not my fault. But appreciate you guys being on. Excited to get this one. Game 108 of this series. Colton Cowser leads off. It's going to be a big one here with the Orioles, top two teams in the AL going to battle starting in Cleveland tonight. And Cowser's going to flare this one into left field. Martinez comes over, and Angel snags it. What is happening? Why is Austin Hedges playing third base? He's not a third baseman. What the heck? Something happened. I think Schneemann was playing third. No, Jose Ramirez. Why did they just sub Jose Ramirez out? What the heck? Ben Lively on the bump here. Hey, Mitchell, welcome in. Go Browns. Natalie Rushman, a couple of exciting Brown sims that Kit got to bring it to you, as Martinez will not be able to get to this one, and Rushman's little flare to right field gets down. Yeah, that Cowboys Brown sim in particular was very exciting, and then the end of the Steelers sim also exciting. Here's Gunnar Henderson into the game now. Henderson, that sounded loud. Going to be popped up on the infield. No infield fly rule, surprisingly, but Naylor will squeeze it. 2 down. Here for Ben Lively. Sounds like Alex Cobb, the pitcher from the trade deadline, will make one rehab start. So I don't know if he's nursing something or what, but it sounds like he'll make one start in Cleveland before making his way to the big squad. Here's Santander, and he'll foul one back on a big looping curveball from Ben Lively. So you won't see Alex Cobb just yet. Also Matthew Boyd, remember the left-hander we picked up off free agency, the former Detroit Tiger, has been making rehab starts, and he is currently in Columbus, so both of those guys could come up. And that was going to be low from Lively, 2-2. Again, appreciate everybody being on. Phil Nagy. Nagy on Sports is the channel. And your opportunity to have swing and a miss for a strikeout. Your opportunity to have simulated live sporting events with the live original commentary the way that only Kit and I can bring it to you. Appreciate you guys joining us. Here's Stephen Kwan to lead off. Down to a paltry 330, which for him is not good. Dean Creamer is the one I decided to pick on the mound, and Creamer will deliver a low strike. So again, 2 top records in the AL, almost identical with 63 wins. I believe they both have 63 wins. Kwan strikes out, which is not very like him. Now here he is, Lane Thomas, his Guardians debut, and he'll rip a fastball foul to the right side. Yep, both teams with 65 wins, actually, in real life. Orioles with 2 more losses. And Lane Thomas, his Guardians career starts out not super excitingly with a fastball there. And again, I have no idea why Austin Hedges is into the game to play third base. They slipped out Jose Ramirez, and they put in the backup catcher, so I really don't know what's going on there. Again, some of the in-game substitutions have been a little bit wonky here during these simulated performances. Again, this one will be a first pitch, and then of course Hedges drills a worm burner up the middle for a single. Yeah, I mean, I feel like it was only a matter of time. I think Cooper was a little bit more pressing, but they wanted to do right by JOK. Yeah, it sounds like it's on the way. And howdy to you as well, Kit. And this one's going to get past them. And getting to second base easily is Hedges. Again, not sure what happened to Jose Ramirez, but Austin Hedges subbed in the first inning to play third base for him, which again, not the person that I would have necessarily picked, but here we are now, nailed the 2-2 count. With a runner on second, 2 down. Dean Creamer. And Creamer out of the stretch and ripped to center field, back, and squeezing it is Cedric Mullins, and that is the end. Another first inning, both teams with a hit. Still no score. Here comes Ryan O'Hearn, DHing tonight. Yep, absolutely. Again, part of the progression of Browns fans becoming normal, that it's okay to have good things and keep good things. We're just assuming that all of our draft picks will not ever be good or play for us for multiple contracts. That's not the case anymore. Ripped, but right to Naylor Mountcastle there. And now Jordan Westberg.
The second baseman.
Playing second today, Westberg. Getting lively, number 39 on the bump here for your Guardians today. Little afternoon baseball sim. Again, game number 108 for the Gardos as they are 65 and 42 on this season. Again, starting a nice 3-game series with the Orioles tonight. Very, very important weekend series against the other top team in the AL. Flip to the right field side, coming in quickly, and Lane Thomas makes his first play in the defensive end. He is a very good defensive outfielder. Actually, I think he leads the Major League Baseball in assists, meaning throwing dudes out from the outfield. Lane Thomas making that catch. All right. Angel Martinez now into the game, hitting .234 on the season. Just kind of solidified that center field position for them. Could also be the shortstop of the future. So I'm surprised that the Guardians didn't decide to go try to upgrade the shortstop position, but they didn't. And now here we are. Hi, Karen, welcome in. Go Browns and Guardians forever as Martinez strikes out to 2. Creamer already with 3 strikeouts. Here's Andres Jimenez. And Jimenez needs to try to get the bat back if possible. 1 and 2 now for the Gold Glove second baseman, and he'll strike out as well. 4 strikeouts through 6 batters, and now here comes Big Christmas. DHing tonight, John Kenzie Noel.
3 balls, 1 strike.
He will not swing at that one. 3-1 count now. There is Big Christmas. 6 home runs, 12 ribbies. Again, those are his real up-to-date stats as of the game that kicks here tonight, which is what we are previewing here at pnagsports. And he'll take all the way for a strike. 3 and 2.
3 balls.
Now full count. Noel. 2 outs. Swings and fouls it back. Took a big hack at that one. Did John Kenzie. Ripped, but ripped right to the third baseman. And that one's going to be speared across the infield. Mountcastle squeezes it, and 2 up, 2 down.
Leading off on the Orioles, the center fielder.
Now Cedric Mullins. In 8th in the lineup, try to get a late inning, late lineup pop with his batting and then ability to run the bases and make some things happen. 2-2 count now. Lively kicking, firing just outside on the sinker, and it's full now as Mullins wouldn't take the bait. Cedric Mullins swings and fouls back. We do appreciate everybody being on. Picked up a couple new subscribers in the last couple of days. Thank you to you guys as well. Pushing our way towards 1,120 people, which is just awesome. So thank you so much as Mullins rips that one through the infield. Also thanks to our OG subscribers who've been around for a long time. We very, very much appreciate that. Now here in starting year number 4 of the channel, with no signs of slowing down at this point. 1-1 count now. Ben Lively with Mullins on first. Ripped again right through the gap. So all of the base hits so far, I feel like they've gone right down the middle. Schneemann cannot get there. Schneemann playing short today. Now Colton Cowser, we're back to the top of the lineup. Lively, no outs, 2 eyes, and a little bit of a jam, and this slider catches the zone. Yeah, it was the summer of 20. It was a COVID project. Lively kicks and ripped to the side. Now 1-2. Double play ball would be huge. Strikeout would be okay too. Cowser looks at it and doesn't swing. 2-2. Colton Cowser now fouls it back. Lively got him with the fastball inside and low. Ripped and foul. 2-2. Already nearing 50 pitches for Ben Lively. And he's going to go full with him. With Adley Rutschman on deck. Certainly not somebody you want to put on with the bases loaded and nobody out. Cowser looks at the 3-2 and rips it, and it's going to be past Hedges again. Austin Hedges playing third base for reasons that we're not sure of. And the Orioles take a 1-0 lead on a base hit from Colton Cowser. That thing was ripped down the hot corner, and again, Austin Hedges in the game for reasons known only to MLB The Show. Not able to field his position, although that was a heck of a base hit. I'm not sure Hosey would have had much of a better shot at it, but we'll pretend it would have been a slightly better shot at it. 1-0 now, Orioles strike first. Still nobody out, 2 on, so Lively has got to get himself out of this jam. He's full again to Rutschman, and that's 55 pitches rather. Rutschman pops it up, fortunately short. Coming in is Kwan quickly, and Kwan will squeeze. And that's clearly not deep enough to advance any runners, so Lively survives to get 1 out here now. Ground ball to Gunnar Henderson would be lovely to get out of this inning. Urias on second. And Cowser on first. And that's going to be low. 3-1 now to Gunnar Henderson, another very talented young prospect playing Major League Baseball at a high level for the Orioles. And that had eyes for the corner, 3-2. Lively almost walked him full. And struck him out with the curveball. That thing caught just enough of the paint on the bottom edge of that strike zone. Now Santander, 2 outs, 2 on. Can Lively work his way out of this jam? Lively delivers, ripped into the gap, and this will score 1. It's in there quick. We might see the arm. Thomas throws it in home, and he's going to throw him out. What a play from Lane Thomas again, the Major League leader in outfield assists. And he threw him out on a rope from right field, and that's part of what you are getting with Lane Thomas. He also is third in the NL in stolen bases and has some pop as well. So nice play there from right field as Lane Thomas delivers a BB to throw the runner out at home. And despite 2 on and nobody out, the Orioles can only muster 1 run, and that's a big one now. Schneemann will pop this one back. He's 2-2 to Dean Kramer. The snowman in there. And he'll look at ball number 3. 3-2 count now for Schneemann. Swing and foul back. 95 on the fastball for Kramer. 218 on the season for the snowman. And he'll foul it off again. Seeing a lot of pitches, doing a good job here. Let's see if he can cap it off by getting on base. And he is. Nice wide sinker there, and he doesn't take the bait. And Schneemann walks. Here comes Bo Naylor now. 196 catching tonight. And that was going to be low. He looks at ball number 2. 6 home runs, 25 RBI for Bo Naylor, and again 176. Excuse me, 196. Easy for me to read. And swung on, and he was ahead of the fastball. I'm not sure how fast he thought that thing was coming. Maybe the little two-seamer had a little less juice on it. Swing, and they'll strike him out. Strikeout number 5. He is through the order once, so 5 of 9 batters struck out. One of them was Stephen Kwan. Now he's on. 1-2 count, 1 on here in the bottom of the 3rd. And he'll flare it left side. Beautiful base hit. Hit the Kwan, and he does. Stephen Kwan, beautiful little flare single to left field. And now Lane Thomas back up to the plate. He struck out as well. Let's see what he can do now in his second at bat as a Guardian. Thomas, check swing. And he did. He did go, says the first place umpire. 1-2 count. Can he protect? And he'll flick it. And flick it foul. High fastball there. Good eye from Thomas. 2-2 count. Schneemann on second. Stephen Kwan on first. Swung on, but going to be strike number 3. Tried to check it, but may not have mattered. All right, well, again, still not sure why Austin Hedges is playing third base. Jose Ramirez was subbed out of this game in the first inning by the computer. So I'm not sure if there was an injury or something happened or what, but he's in there batting third and playing third base. He has a single on the day. Flick it right side. Will it get down? It will be caught, actually, instead, and that's the end of the third. Kramer gets out of it. Still 1-0. Orioles leading the Guardians here at Nagy on Sports with our official Cleveland Guardians sim. Like to do the games that happen the day that they're happening, and this one is happening now. Lively delivers a ground ball. O'Hearn smashes it to Schneemann at short, and he's out, number 1. Now Mountcastle steps in. First baseman. And he'll flick this thing into the gap at right field, but Thomas comes over, and again, Lane Thomas has some good speed patrolling the outfield there, and he'll squeeze that one for out number 2 now. Westberg steps in. 75th pitch for Ben Lively, 1-1 count. And flung, but flung right in the direction of Daniel Schneemann, who squeezes it. And 4-5-6 coming up for the Gardos here. Bottom of the 4th, they need to try to get some runs and scoring, or at the very least get Kramer out of the game, because he has been able to shut them down at a pretty high clip here so far. Naylor swung at a high fastball. He wanted to plant that thing on Superior, or on 9th rather, I guess, or depending on the way the stadium faces. I think that would have landed on 9th. He rips that thing down right field, and it's struck out number 7 for Dean Kramer. Angel Martinez in there now. 0-for-1, as many of the other Guardians batters are, and he swings at a fastball there, missed it low. Kramer kicks and fires, and 2-2, missed the sinker on the right edge. 73rd pitch is whacked foul over the first base dugout. Souvenir City for somebody. Got him looking. Dean Kramer, strikeout number 8. Guardians hitters have got to take the bats off their shoulders here, boys. Come on. Jimenez into the game, and he'll rip one just over the netting, up near the top of that first deck, if you will. Jimenez fouls it back, 1-2. He'll choke up with a 1-2 count and let that one go. That fastball had no chance at being swung at with talent the caliber of Andres Jimenez, but he'll rip this one right back up the middle, and it's a base hit for Jimenez. A 2-out knock. Andres Jimenez, and again, both? No, I guess Stephen Kwan had that flare single, I'll say, but both Schneemann and Jimenez just kind of boofed it back right up the middle. Able to get on base. One swing of the bat, John Kenzie can give them the lead. And it's a big one, and it stays fair, it's gone. Big Christmas, and it's foul. 4.8 feet outside that foul pole on the home run porch side. And John Kenzie Noel almost untied it in the favor of the Guardians. He almost untied a present there with that swing of the bat. That's what Big Christmas is. And a swing and a strikeout. 4.8 feet away from 2-1 Guardians. Instead, still 1-0 heading to the 5th. Phil Nagy, Kit Nagy. Nagy on Sports joining you. Get in the chat here this afternoon. Thanks so much to all of our subscribers. You guys truly are the best. If you haven't had a chance to subscribe, We encourage you to do that. Also like the video as it helps continue to grow our audience. Swing and a miss at strike number 3. Naylor scoops and throws him out at first. Ron Urias. He singled earlier in the game. 84th pitch of the game for Lively, fouled back 2-2. Lively's pitch is inside, kind of jammed him. Can it get down? Martinez hustles way over. It's like maybe Andres Jimenez would have had a better shot at it, but Martinez hustles over, makes a catch. And Colton Cowser back into bat. Ball, he says. Ben Lively. 89th pitch here in the top of the 5th. Swung on. Strike 2. Nice pitch there. Cowser couldn't catch up with the high cheddar. This one he does catch up with, but all he's going to do is flare that thing up to the third baseman. And unfortunately, Hedges catches that. Again, the mystery of Austin Hedges playing third base. Middle of the 5th here, halfway through this game. Here comes Schneemann. And he'll swing at that fastball, also ahead of it. 89th, 90th pitch for Kramer here. Looping curveball, doesn't do anything. Does not tempt Schneemann to go chasing for it, at least. Or is a desire to chase that low fastball. 3-2 here now. Schneemann swings and flicks it to the right field side. Santander easily over, and he'll squeeze it. Route number 1. Naylor into the game. He looks at the high curveball that does drop in at the last second. Tough pitch there. He'll swing and he'll strike out. Excuse me. Strikeout force out there. Back up to Stephen Kwan, who has one of the very small amount of hits that the Guardians have. Player single in the 3rd inning.
Here we go.
Or maybe the 2nd. I don't remember. Either way, he has a single. 3-2 count. Walked him. Nice vision there for Stephen Kwan. He's going to be on. And to the bullpen they go. Albert Suarez, who I do think is also a star. What is wrong with his face? Is that how he looks? It looks like his nose and eyes like overtook his mouth. Is that what he actually looks like? Albert Suarez? All right, Lane Thomas, let's see what you can do. 2 outs, still down 1-0. Tying run on first. 0 for 2 with a couple of strikeouts.
No.
Oof, that curveball from Suarez almost lands right in there. And swung but fouled back by Thomas.
Okay.
And swung but full. And he walked him again. Okay, so back-to-back walks. So Thomas draws a walk, his first time on base, and 2 on. This would be where Jose Ramirez should be hitting, but again, for reasons unknown, Austin Hedges is at the bat. He is a much different offensive weapon than Jose Ramirez, and not in a better way. And he'll foul this one off. Has to take a knee after that follow-through. 2-2, 2 out, 2 on. Suarez kicking and firing. And ripped. Left field. Back to the track. And gone! A 3-run shot from Hedges. And then you go and do something completely unpredictable, like have a 3-run Krager, his 2nd home run of the entire season. And they sub out Jose Ramirez so that Austin Hedges can hit a home run to left field. Not super realistic, but we will take it, and we will take it to the bank. 3-1 Guardians after 5 here from Progressive Field. And then again, another unrealistic thing, we'll get to see Tanner Bybee out of the pen. I don't know why they always do this. For as good as everything else and as realistic as everything else is, they always bring a starter in out of the pen first, which again isn't technically illegal. It's not like it can't happen. It happens a lot in the playoffs, but just it's not going to happen in game 108, Orioles versus Guardians, where they're just going to go to their starter out of the bullpen.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
But I play the hand we're dealt, and I don't really want to do like a coach mode version of it. How about back-to-back strikeouts for Bybee, though? We'll take that. I'm just trying to get him some holds to go along with his wins and strikeouts, I guess. The bionic arm, he can pitch any day he wants. And he'll make Santerre just flare that 97-mile-an-hour fastball back. And another foul for Tanner Bybee. Struck out the first 2 batters he's faced here in the 6th. And that one's way too high. Does not get Santander to chase. 2-2. That one he'll get him to chase. Struck him out. How about striking out the side that time? And for the Gardos, 5, 6, and 7, Angel Martinez, excuse me, not Angel Hernandez, the defunct Major League umpire. Angel Martinez, and he'll swing at a cutter now, 1-2. 3-1 Guardians lead again on this very unlikely home run. And yeah, his head is still. I wonder if that's just how he looks. But yeah, it just looks like it's too small. That can't be right. Yeah, it's going to get down. Jimenez drops one like throwing lawn darts that time. He just drops that thing right in front of the right fielder. Albert Suarez. I'm looking at a picture of Albert Suarez, and he definitely does not have tiny head syndrome. So I'm not sure what's going on. He's going to go. Jimenez, and he steals the bag. 1-2 count, 16th stolen base of the year. Rushman got a good throw on him, but Jimenez beat it now 2-2. And with one little swing of the bat, John Kenzie can get Suarez, or get Jimenez through. He was stealing second as well on a 2-2 count. Jimenez running again, swung him, and double play. No, safe at third, so another stolen base, a strikeout stolen base. Could have been a strikeout punch out there, double play, but good hustle to allow him to steal another base there, as they were hoping for that hit and run.
2-1.
Schneemann hitting 611 with Vargas. That's nice. And whip to the right field gap. Schneemann, and it's down for a base hit. And it stays in the park so the runner can score all the way from first. What a play. Or excuse me, from third. Jimenez had gotten himself to third. He was scoring regardless. But Daniel Schneemann with an RBI double. And now Keegan Aiken into the game, and they're going to go to a lefty out of the pen here. Lefty-lefty matchup against Bo Naylor.
2-2.
Yes. Maybe a glitch. But he's out now. Keegan Aiken is in. Bo Naylor on second. Or excuse me, hitting with Schneemann on second. And that's a full count now. With Stephen Kwan and Lane Thomas on deck and in the hole. And he'll swing at a fastball, and it's just going to be foul. I tried to just kind of flare that thing right on down the line. Bo Naylor. Seeing his 7th pitch of the at-bat, and he walked him. Nice job by Bo Naylor. So the Guardians have done a really good job being really patient at the plate and allowing these you know, slightly more effective drivers as Quan smashes it through the gap. Coming home with it is Santander, and scoring is Schneemann. 5-1 Guardians now with a 2-run sixth. And here's Lane Thomas with 2 on. Could he get his first Cleveland runs batted in? And he'll rip it. Left field gap. Can it get down? It can. It drops right in front of him. And Cowser throws home, but an RBI base hit for Lane Thomas. Welcome to the Guardians. 6-1 now, and here comes Hedges, who had the 3-run shot to give them the lead. Yeah, you love it when your trade pays off that quickly. Again, he threw a dude out to keep it a 1-run game, a 1-0 game, and then delivering an RBI single is Lane Thomas. So he's done a little bit of everything except steal a base. Maybe we'll see that here. Hedges will ground, and stepping on third by himself. Hill will take the out. But a couple of runs coming in for the Guardians now, leading 6-1. Top of the 7th inning, and Bybee is still in there to face Ryan O'Hearn.
The designated hitter, Ryan.
Whacked it to shortstop. Schneemann kicks, fires, throws.
The first baseman, number 6, Ryan Mountcastle.
Bybee takes his time, kicking, firing, and outside 3-1. Mountcastle waits, rips it, but he rips it right to Naylor. And Josh able to scoop it by himself, run it back to the bag. Good job for Josh Naylor, fielding his position. Now Westberg into the game. Westberg, that's a fastball high and inside. They'll say strike though. Westberg gonna have to take the shoulder off the bat at some point. He does, fouls it back. Swing and ripped again, almost identical to Naylor. We've played 7 for the Orioles. Stretch time here in Cleveland. Beautiful night here. Progressive Field. Guardians now leading 6-1. Josh Naylor 0 for 3 in today's performance. Now coming up to bat. And Naylor got a piece of that one and rips it over the netting on the first base dugout side. And this one also sounded big, but again, just too high and a little bit too out. Naylor 2-2 count. Here's Keegan Aiken in his second inning of relief. Aiken kicks and fires, and that big sweeping changeup.
Now batting, center fielder,
Martinez swings and misses. Switch hitter batting over on the right side now. Swung on, tapped back from Martinez.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That ball is inside.
Ball 3.
And he squeezed a little bit, but he'll take it now. 3-2. Martinez lucky. And he'll just ground this one left field side. Can he get on his horse and go? Scooped at third, firing to first base, and I thought he beat it out. No chance for the instant replay. I thought Martinez had beaten it out. Apparently not. Not even going to booth review it. Jimenez now to bat with 2 outs instead of just 1. That was, felt like he got squeezed a little bit on that one. Now 3-1 with Big Christmas waiting on deck. Jimenez will swing at strike number 2, 3-2. And Jimenez tries to get this one into the gap on the right field side, but too close to center field where Mullins is patrolling. So no damage here, 6-1. And now it's time for Henches. Nope, Tim Herron out of the bullpen for your Guardians. Lefty Tim Herron, he throws hard. And that 97-mile-an-hour fastball is going to be tipped to the left side. Schneemann picks it up, and bye-bye Cedric Mullins. Top of the 8th here now. Ramon Urias. And there again. 29,000 at the game tonight. My assumption is there'll be more. It's probably sold out. Tim Herron.
Ball.
And that fastball's too high. Urias, 1-2 count, and he'll foul it back. 2-2. You gotta put the
Ball four.
walked him, and he walked him there. Tim Herron, that puts a runner on. You don't want to play around these. Again, 6-1's a nice lead in the 8th, but got to shut him down. And flared it, and it got through. And now with one on, you're going to have runners on first and second. Good job by Kwan to get it in quickly. Hey, Wendell, welcome in. Here comes Adley Rushman, the catcher now. Tim Herron with 2 on and 1 out.
3 balls. 1
Kind of
strike.
afraid to go over the zone against Rushman. He might walk him here on 3-1 pitch. Intentionally, I mean.
That's 4.
And
Take
he
your base.
walked him. Walked him to get to Gunnar Henderson here. Bases loaded, just 1 out. Tim Herron, lefty-lefty matchup at least. He's in a bit of a jam here. Kicking and firing. Inside. It's ball 5 in a row. And fouled it off 2-2. Come on, Timmy.
Okay.
And won't get him to go. Tried the front door slider that bad. Well, wouldn't go. 3-2. Swung on. Deep shot. Left side. Kwan back. He'll squeeze it, but that's going to be enough for a sac fly. And they'll score the first runner of the inning from third base. But now 2 outs for Santander. Runners at second and third here now. They'll switch sides of the plate as well. 1 for 3 in today's performance. Swung way ahead of that slider. Whew. Got him swinging, and Tim Herron able to get out of a jam with minimal bleeding. Whew. 6-2, we go to the top of the 9th. And a new pitcher, Birch Smith, coming into the game. Birch Smith with big Christmas up to bat here. Guardians lead 6-2 here. Phil Nagy, Kit Nagy. Nagy on Sports is the channel only place that you're going to find live simulated sporting events with live original commentary here. Do a bunch of Browns games, do some Ohio State football games as well, doing some Guardians games occasionally. And drilled to center field, back on his horse's Mullins to the track, and right in front of it. That warning track power that time from Noel, and now Schneemann back into the game. He had an RBI double earlier in the contest. Now 1 for 2 with a walk. Schneemann will swing at strike number 2. Break their own record of 22 games. Ripped left side, that's fair, and that's going to be a double again. Schneemann, if he wants it, he's going to turn and take a look, and he's in second base. Daniel Schneemann, doubles number 8 and 9 on the season here in back-to-back innings for him, and now Bo Naylor, who also walked, with a chance to continue to pad this lead. Birch kicking in, swing and a miss.
1 ball. 2 strike.
That was a heavy hack from Bo Naylor. He wanted Yardbird sweet for that one. Schneemann, the lone runner on second, 1 out of the stretch. Smith. And got him to swing at a nasty little changeup. And he struck him out. Stephen Kwan now. Hitting 2 for 3. Oh, that's right. Your Baltimore Orioles. Right now they're in a little bit of a bind. They're going to need a monster 9th inning. And you're going to see what it looks like here as they will squeeze this one. Santander does. End of the 8th. Birch Smith does his job, but 6-2 Gardos again after that 3-run shot from Hedges, and now Nick Sandlin will come into the game again. Not a save situation at this juncture, so no Clase at the moment. Here comes Ryan O'Hearn, 5, 6, 7 hitters up for Sandlin. Top of the 9th, and a 1-2 count rather. Fouls that one off, spoils it. Sandlin into his motion. And too low. 2-2.
Three balls. Two strikes.
Hearn thought about it and backed off. 3-2. Come on, don't lose this guy. Sandlin. Middle of the plate, ripped right field. Thomas to the wall. Thomas in front of the wall, hops up and makes the catch. Lane Thomas. So your new right fielder getting a bit of a workout out there, but he's made some impact plays and also has an RBI in this game, his first as a Cleveland Guardian. And this one's going to be hit towards second. Jimenez scoops, fires, 2 down. Last out, opportunity for Jordan Westberg. Again, Baltimore led 1-0 for 4 innings. And then Austin Hedges, right when I was complaining about this was going to be Schneemann, and this is going to be the ball game. Got him! Guardians win. Stephen Vogt, high fist bumps. Carl Willis in there as well. Martinez, Thomas, and Kwan. Your young outfield moving forward here this remainder of this season. So Ben Lively does get the win. Suarez does get the loss. 6-2 Guardians get the job done on a 3-run shot from Austin Hedges again. Not sure why he got subbed into the game for Jose Ramirez, but he did. Here's Thomas throwing the dude out at home, by the way. Look at this. That thing was on a rope. Naylor had tons of time to tag out Urias. That was a cool looking play. And then Hedges, the 3-run shot to left field. Not his game normally, but drills that one. A couple of doubles for Schneemann as well. Guardians with a very nice game. All right, guys, this one was a lot of fun. Do appreciate you being on. I think Kit and I are going to bring you week 3 of the Ohio State simulated season. Look at Suarez. Look at his picture in that one too. It's like his hat and his head are fused together weirdly or something. I don't know. He got the loss regardless. All right, guys, have a great rest of your day. Again, take care of yourselves. For Kid out on the left coast, Phil, and here in Central Ohio, we are Nagy on Sports. Today we will say, go Guardians, and as always, go Browns.